Cheers. I think we are live.
I do.
We got everybody in there.
The Infinity Man came out here already?
Man, I don't even want to talk about that, bro. Like, bro, they got the line set up. It's just sitting there. So I'm waiting for somebody to connect it. Bro, yeah.
You gotta be a hassle.
Man, I feel like I've been talking to the general manager, whatever manager he is for too damn long, and he ain't really do nothing. You know.
Useless man.
Yeah. Happy Friday. We live. Jamal over here snapping. Yeah. What is going on, y'all? Hold on. You gotta get your shoulders in there, Jamal. All right. Cool. We got a little bit of everybody in there. Happy Friday, y'all. I got a special guest with us today. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
What's the word, y'all? It's your boy Terrell Young. Y'all already know it.
And y'all know Jamal and Tracy. Happy Friday again. Today we are talking about the company you keep, and basically the reflection. You are a reflection of the top 5 people that you're surrounded with. Me and Tracy were just talking throughout the week, and we figured that would be a great subject just to kind of talk about. Just because we both feel like we weren't always in this position, you know. It came from us wanting to do better, changing the people that we were surrounding ourselves with to end up being at this level. Personally speaking, when I started training, I was not surrounding myself with people in the gym. I still hung out with regular people. Well, nothing against regular people. I love regular people, but
average.
Yeah. I love average or regular people, but whenever you're trying to achieve something great, you have to surround yourself with like great people, positive people, people who are gonna push and motivate you. Actually, this is one of the reasons why I had to holler at this man right here. You know, I've been seeing him on Facebook, Instagram, just going crazy with the energy. And I was like, man, who is this dude? You know, and I found out he stayed and lived in Springfield, works at a gym that I used to work at. So, you know, I reached out to him. We ended up actually linking up at, was it 5K? Yeah, 5K. Supplement Superstore was hosting a 5K. I don't know what I was thinking, but I decided to run that day. So I did that and ended up bumping into him and, you know, talked to him, and I told him, you know, his energy is infectious and we need more of that. So we talked about in the future having him come on and talk, and just so y'all can get his perspective of whatever we might be talking about. He can tell his story, and then y'all could also get to meet him. But I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna let him talk for a little bit, and everybody gonna get a little something to say.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. But now, like, one thing I thought about when you sent me as far as the topic of the conversation, I thought about a thing that a guy told me a long time ago. He said, you know, you can go through a process and you can create yourself into something. Like, he said, you got to look at yourself as like a white glove. Like, you can go through a process and you can create yourself to look like a white glove. Now, you can have a group of people that's like a mud puddle, that you know is like a mud puddle. So it's like, if you go as your white glove, throw yourself in that mud puddle, you're not going to turn that mud puddle white. You see what I'm saying? All you're going to do is dirty up that white glove. So basically, like, you are the company you keep. Basically, it's like the people you talk to for no reason is as far as you're going to get in life. Because if you don't have no motivation to go further, what is y'all going to do? If everybody locked to the same wall, where's we going? You know what I'm saying? So, like, just involving yourself with people that's either higher or, you know, on the level that you're trying to get on is important. You know, just to line the steps to get where you're trying to go. That's kind of how I feel about it. And, you know, my story is I put myself in that situation. Now, all my friends and all my family, I love them to death, but I couldn't be in the same environment and trying to do something different because it wouldn't work. I was going to keep getting stuck in the same routine. Even though I got a different mindset, I was going to get stuck in routine of what has to get done, in a certain area. So, just sometimes you got to step away from an area. Sometimes you got to talk to somebody different. Sometimes you got to go in a different environment, to elevate to that different level. So I feel it's important.
Maybe we should keep social media for the next time. Hi, everybody. Tracy, Fricky.
No, you can still talk about it.
We'll touch base on it. But what I want to say is this. If you would have told me 2.5 years ago that I'd be sitting here with these 3 gentlemen, by the way, we need some estrogen up here, ladies. Yes, but I would have laughed in your face. I was a bartender. I was a drunk. I was definitely not in the gym. I'm going to give this man kudos. He loves sitting right next to me. Like 2 years, a little over 2 years ago, I stepped in the gym, never lifted a weight in my life. But he's right. Like I had to leave people behind. There had to be people in my past. And it's not that I don't love you where you're at. I do. But I can't be where you're at anymore. So I found people to surround myself with where I can go up and I can achieve higher and I can do better. And that's what you have to do. If you stay at a mediocre level, you're going to be mediocre. You want to aspire to be better. You've got to come above mediocre. You've got to absolutely surround yourself with the people that you want to achieve to be. And that isn't just our aesthetic or how we look. It's our personality. It's our confidence. It's walking around with our head held high, knowing that we work our ass off every single day to get to where we want to be. That's what I want to touch base on. We'll talk about social media later. Like, that's a whole other topic for a whole other day, I feel like. But these 3 men, we're like, I just met Terrell and I once in the gym. Like, Clem, Jamal, all of them. Like, this is where I want to be. So I can't be in the bars slinging drinks, or I can't be in the bars banging drinks and being the drunk anymore. I got to get out of that and get into the healthy world. So you surround yourself with people that are doing the same thing as you, or where you aspire to be. I'm not even there. Like, I'm new. 2 years in the gym is a newbie in the gym, period. That is a newbie. I know y'all are looking at a month or 2, and that's great. Everything's a start, right? We all started somewhere. But this is where I aspire to be, so this is where I stand. If you would have told me I'd have been sitting up here 2 years ago, I would have laughed at you. And here I am. This man probably barely even wanted to talk to me back then.
I walked in my gym and said, train me.
I did.
Straight like
That's how it started, huh?
I was like,
This old lady. I mean, for those who don't know, I'm 45 years old. Like, he's like, this old lady.
It's so important though. Like, just them growing pain, like just growing, and I feel like it never stopped. Like, you got that certain crowd that you leave at first to get with that crowd that you want to be around, but it also is another shedding process.
Yes.
Like, you're gonna elevate to another level, and you might gotta shed the people that you done attracted at that level. When you get to another level, it's like it never stops.
No, y'all ain't getting rid of me.
It's like
no. Now look, you always like you might be lucky.
You always can keep healthy relationships. Like, right now, all my friends, I still have good relationships with all my people.
Agreed.
Like, even though I can't be
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? I still relate to you. You're still my friend. I just can't be that no more.
Yeah.
And now you understand that. So it's like, you're not gonna even put me in a position to put me back in that old person. So it's like, all right, you still my homie, or you still cool. I see you, I love you, but I gotta keep going.
Yeah.
You know, and once I get to this level that I'm at, it's like, I met you good people, but I might get a contract in Texas. I love y'all.
You're right.
I love y'all.
You're right.
I gotta go, y'all.
Yeah, you're right.
But you know what I'm saying? I still can call y'all, still come kick it with me in Texas.
Yeah.
You still keep that healthy relationships with the people you meet as you climb this ladder of life, but you never get stuck on that level. Because because if you're supposed to go to level 10 and meet somebody and you get stuck on level 2, you done missed 8 levels of what you're supposed to accomplish in life.
And nobody up here is trying to miss 8 levels.
Hell nah.
Shoot.
Hell nah. I'm climbing, guys. I'm bringing y'all with me. Let's go. The door open. Come up, y'all. Level 3 unlock. Y'all come up. We already got it unlocked. Yeah, man. So I just wanted to kind of touch on that, what you were saying.
That was good.
I 100% agree
Yeah.
with that.
Go ahead.
Bill of cash, good.
It's a legend.
I hate talking.
Here you are.
I I hate letting people see how intelligent I am.
Hold on, they gonna have to see. They only see like 3/4 of your shoulder.
Yeah, man.
All right, so look,
All right.
what they said is true. You got to surround yourself with like-minded individuals. But, however, I'm a firm believer just because you're around the people don't mean you want to do it. You have to be willing to make those steps yourself. You got to be willing to go to the next level. Like bro said, you have to be willing to let certain things go. And if you are not willing to do it just because you're around the people don't mean you want to be like those people. You get what I'm saying? So, and also, you got to learn. It's a learning process. There's levels to it. You got to take baby steps in. You have to learn how those folks got to the level that they are at. You got to go through the same process as well. There's no such thing as taking shortcuts. And then when you go through those process, you go through those you go through the adversity that they went to, then you understand and you know how to move, you know how to get through those situations, you know how to deal with certain problems, and you just become the individual that everybody wants to be. You get what I'm saying? Because you're somewhere that people be like, how did he do that? Or how did she do that? You don't know what I had to go through to get to this point. Now, just because you're around me don't mean you're going to know. But you have to still learn and you still have to go through those steps to get to my point. And when I say that, you just not saying you got to eliminate the people that you was around, because those can still be your people. Those can still be the people you hang around. But also you have to know how to decipher, these people over here that I deal with on this level. These folks over here, this is how I deal with these folks here on this level. You do not have to say, okay, F you, I don't want to be around you no more because you're not on this level. No, because that's how you build enemies. You see what I'm saying? Those people kind of shed their self off. Those people eliminate their self. As you start elevating, you start seeing the people who don't like what you're doing and not accepting you for who you are. They're just going to dissipate their self. You get what I'm saying? So you just got to take the steps and go through the process of becoming that individual, and you're going to see who's there for you, who's not there for you. And you also got snakes in the grass, but that's another topic though. But you just gotta learn how to just maneuver. You know what I'm saying? And once you learn how to maneuver and level up, and you get around those like-minded individuals, just sit back, pay attention, and then you don't have to be like them, but just ask questions and ask them, how do I get here? And let them know your situation. If you want to let them know, and ask them what would they do if they were in that situation, and you kind of take those points and you try to get there. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say come around me and you're gonna be like me, because you might come around me and I might not like you. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. I might not like you, but however, you just pay attention and you come up to me and talk to me, and then once I see you trying to elevate or I see you want to do something, they're like, okay, I'm digging them. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody just don't gravitate to each other that easy. You just have to just know your way, and know how you want to do it. It's that simple, man. There you go. I'm done talking.
Y'all heard Mr. Intelligent over here. Yeah.
I try to talk. You get what I'm saying?
But that's important. Like, cause like as you talking, I always be thinking of stuff as people be talking, because I go through a lot sometimes, but I got in a position where I was able to give people opportunities to do the things that I'm doing now. So it's like, and that's always one of my biggest things. Like, I don't want to just give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they don't appreciate
it. Like, even though I do want to help you out, I want to give you the opportunity. Yeah. First, I want to see that you aspire to do it first. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I can just give you all the clients you want. I can teach you how to do it. It'll be like, yeah, you're doing it, but do you really want to do it? You know what I'm saying? Is you going to hustle for it? Like, I got 100 of them I can give you. But you're going to hustle for this one. You know what I'm saying?
Are you ready to go through the bad that comes with the good?
Yeah. Are you ready to go through those pains of not having? You know what I'm saying? And still getting up and fighting for it. So that's important. Like, just inspiring to do it without having nothing. So that, I feel like that's really important.
That's definitely really important.
You got to be in you first.
You definitely got to be in you. You got some people, they just was born in it. You know what I'm saying? Some people was born into being a silver spoon or having this or having that. And you got people like me and Terrell, we can relate. Like, we come from a certain place, and I definitely understand full pain, because we know those individuals back down like here, and they don't want to be nowhere but here. You get what I'm saying? But we still got a relationship with those guys, but we also got those other relationships with the people on the higher uppers, and we know how to deal with those different individuals. You get what I'm saying? So you just, like I said, you just got to know your personnel. Once you know your personnel and know who you're dealing with and know what you want to do, you there. And so don't just give up on the people who are back there, but they want to practice, they just don't know how.
Yeah.
So don't just say, oh no, you know.
Yeah.
Like, give, some people you know who want, who don't want. It's intuition.
Yeah.
Intuition is everything.
You
So you gonna feel it. And if they don't want to progress, then you can say, fuck you. But you know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. They don't want to progress, you know.
Well, like a bad word, we're gonna beep out the
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Our lives, they hear what they hear.
Yeah. So that's pretty good though, man.
No,
and
that's right.
Another thing that I said that you most definitely have to know yourself too.
Yeah, you got to.
Because once you ground yourself and who you are, like I was just telling somebody else about this. Once you know who you are, like once you ground yourself into like, this is my foundation, this is what I stand on, can't shit get in here to mess it up.
Know who you are as a person.
Yeah, once you get that, like right, like I was saying, like now I can go back to the hood. I can walk on the block. They can be out there doing whatever they want to do. But I'll walk up as me though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all the guys will walk up, give me hugs, whatever. I can stand on the block, kick it, we can talk. But they talking like, man, bro, I watched the video you made the other day. That shit inspired the shit out of me. It's not the old conversation. Even though it's the old block, it's my old homies, it's the old everything, the old whatever. It's the new me. I step in there as me. You see what I'm saying? So that's important, just knowing yourself and grounding yourself and creating your own foundation of what you allow and what you don't allow, as far as in your life.
No, he preached on that one.
Cool. That's really
Definitely.
That's
You
good.
gotta, you have to be grounded and know who you are. Because then you're able to, say, no, I don't want this. Like he said, he goes around the block and he's not enticed to be around his friends or his old friends, not being around them, but follow in the same act that he used to. So that's extremely important, because I still talk to some of my old friends, friends I used to cook with back in the day, friends we used to kick it, go out drinking, but I can't go back to that old me because I done came so far, to separate myself, not even separate, but like I done worked so hard on myself to be at this level that it's almost ass backwards to, start hanging around the same people and doing the same stuff that I used to do, It's like you work and get out of it, Why are you still trying to put yourself back in that situation? So do your best, to, I know this level's right here, but there's always going to be a next level. Do not be complacent. Always look for that next level up. You don't ever want to, basically, long story short, don't ever get complacent, Personally speaking, I have my times that I feel like, okay, man, I'm really comfortable here. This is nice, But that's when you really got to, holler at your friends, the people that helped you get to where you were, hey, what's the next move? What's the next agenda? I don't want to get complacent here. I don't want to, because I feel like once we get complacent, we start going backwards. Do not get complacent, y'all, because y'all going to find your ass back at square one. And I'm telling you, that stuff is the most depressing thing ever, just sitting back and just watching all your hard work, everything that you done put in, just kind of go backwards. Oh man,
that's like getting out of jail and then going back.
Man, like, but y'all get this, y'all get the message, So do not get complacent, Yeah.
It's not selfish.
No,
not
it's not,
go
no.
back.
It's
So
not.
here's the thing: there's gonna want people that are gonna want you to be back on their level because that's where they're at. So it makes them comfortable.
Mhm.
People like people that are there with them because it makes them comfortable. You make them feel a certain type of way when you level up above that. Now you're bringing some emotions out on them, like, oh, I really need to do this. I don't want to. I like my life here. So they came from where they came from. I would compare it to almost the bar scene. I walk in the bars every once in a while. I don't even drink anymore, but I don't walk in there to drink. And people talk to me differently now. Now there are still people that are in that toxic world that they're in. They would love it if I came back because it would make them feel better. It's not selfish to do your own thing. It's not selfish to level up and be your own person. It's selfish to them to want you to be there with them because it makes them feel some type of way. You do your thing. Level up. Don't be complacent. Please, dear God, you'll get bored. What did we say the other day? There's no stopping point. There's no stopping. You just keep going. There's no end goal.
No.
It's so crazy. I just was talking to somebody about that. You know how they got that analogy? I mean, they got the term, the top of one ladder is the bottom of another. You know, you never stop growing. You always, there's no such thing as a pinnacle of success. You just continue to grow.
Yeah.
And as you was talking, I kind of thought of two things. As you was talking, like, as far as you was talking about, like, leveling up, I thought about, like, climbing the building. Now, you know, like, climbing something, like, going up is kind of hard, especially if you climbing so steep, like a building. So you climbing up this building, it's kind of tough, it's kind of hard. How would I climb all the way? Even though I don't see no end in this motherfucker, but I climb high as I'm on the 97th floor, why would I jump back down? You see what I'm saying? Why would I jump up? I'm on the 97th. I started on ground zero. As I'm climbing, I see 97 on the wall. I mean, I'm on the 97 level. Why would I jump back down to zero? For what?
Start over again.
Because look,
wait.
I'm going to go a little bit deeper into this analogy. If I jump down on this 97th floor, I'm going to only hurt myself. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody else still on ground zero. Well, the people that you're jumping back down for is on zero. I'm jumping off 97. So I might break a leg. I might break an ankle or something. Now, this is all metaphorical, but I'm going to hurt myself if I do that. And I don't give myself the opportunity to say, you know what, I'm almost at 100. It might be a resting place at 100, but you ain't going to get comfortable, but I'm not jumping down to 97. You know what I'm saying? And, like, another thing that you was talking about, like, it's no such thing as a pinnacle. I had another person I was talking to the other day, and it was like they in their job, and they comfortable, and it's like, they don't see themselves elevating. They don't think that they're going no further in their job. But I'm like, do you feel like you're giving 120% at your job? Do you feel like you're doing everything? Is you operating the best way you feel in your position? You can't be if you don't see no elevation. And I say, is there anybody that's higher than you at your job? Like, do you have a manager or a CEO or whatever? If you see anybody, like if you can physically see anybody that's in a higher position than you, then you can be in a higher position. Go talk to them. When the last time you want to talk to them and say, how did you do it? Like, what did you do to get in this position? Because I'm at this position right now, but I want to elevate. What did you do to get in this position? You see what I'm saying? So it's never no such thing as I feel like I can't elevate. Go talk to somebody different. Talk to somebody that's a little bit higher than you. They everywhere.
Did you guys ever watch Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith in it?
Oh, yeah.
He walked up to the man in the car and he said, I want to know how you got in that car.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's a multi-billionaire. Like, ultimate dad confession.
Seriously.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad you brought that up because that goes as far as a lot of us don't ask questions, and the questions we ask aren't the right questions. You know, we're always wondering, how this person get here, instead of asking, like, hey, bro, you know, I saw where you were, and now I see where you are. You know, can you help me get there? I would like to get there. Instead of like, man, I can't do that. You know, like, you have to ask the right questions, you know. I mean, because first, you know who you are, you know what you want. So you see that, okay, this person is a regular person like me, and they could attain that goal. So literally, you can do the same thing too. You just need to take the time, ask the right questions, and be patient with the process. You're not just gonna jump over to his level in like 5 or 3 weeks or even like days. I mean, I know a lot of y'all want instant gratification. I hate that shit. Like, I hate that shit, seriously. Because when you work and you earn it, and believe me, bodybuilding is the hardest thing. But I swear to God, I fell in love with like the process. I won't say I fell in love. I fell in love with the process with a little bit of hate. You know, you had to find that fine line where it's like, okay, this shit that I'm doing is tough, but I'm learning, and it's rewarding. You know, there's reward in adversity. So, you know, whenever y'all see somebody going through something, you know, sure, it's nice for them. It's nice to be there for them, but sometimes they have to go through that by themselves, you know, just to kind of see what the outcome of the situation. Okay, I'm going to go through this. I'm going to push. I'm going to give everything just to kind of see where I end up, you know, what comes out on top. And I'm telling you, you know, it was extremely rewarding, you know, just kind of pushing through that. And I fell in love with that, you know, just kind of that drive, the drive I got from that, you know, because I looked around and not a lot of people were doing what I was doing. So I had to surround myself with the people that were doing it, because everybody that wasn't doing it was telling me, hey, you're doing a lot. You're doing too much. You know, you need to chill. You need to rest, you know, because they weren't doing that. So I'm telling you, also watch out for those people. You know, do not, you know, let a person tell you what you want to do. Like, don't tell, like, because that's the easiest way to get tricked at your spot. You know, don't let a person tell you what you should be doing, what you got to do. That's why it's extremely important to know yourself. So you can be like, nah, I understand this is what you want. This is how you feel, but that's you, you know, and this is me, and this is how I'm going to go about it. So, yeah, that's my little spiel.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been a lot meaner to people than that. Like, I don't care if you're friends, family, I don't care if you're my own kids, and I love my kids to pieces. I don't care who you are. If you are not telling me what I need to hear to get to me where I need to be, you are shut down in my world on that aspect. Because I know what I aspire to be. It doesn't matter if you ain't pushing me to that level. And people don't know what they don't know. They don't understand why we do what we do, and that's okay. We accept that part. But don't come to a meal with me and say, hey, eat something real good so your mom can see. I don't care. It does not faze me in the least. You know why? Because I know where I want to be at, and I know how I'm going to get there. And the people that love me for that. And they respect that. They may not understand it, but they respect it. The people that don't, and that's okay. We got to love them where they're at, and we're okay with that. But I will shut you down in a heartbeat. I will not hear a word you said past, hey, did you drink your gallon of water today? And I'm a firm believer in, if you are not healthier or wealthier than me, please do not give me health and wealth advice. Do not come to me with your advice if you are looking a certain type of way, telling me how I should be looking, doing, saying, drinking, water, eating, broccoli. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm gonna frankly put it out there like that.
So if you fat, don't tell her tilapia is not a real fish.
That's correct.
Hey, you know, it is what it is. Like,
I'm just saying, it didn't even have to be like an aesthetic thing. If you do
Yeah.
not come to me with some baseline looks and talks, and you are not rolling up in the caddy that I drive in, we ain't talking good. We're just not. We're not talking. We're not on the same level.
Trenches.
And I say that nicely.
If you ain't in the trenches with us, please.
Please don't give us advice. We don't want to hear it.
We don't want to hear it.
That's what I got this man for.
Caring about what other people think is bullshit. Anyway.
It is.
I feel I had just made a video and I had said like something like that's kind of similar about like not really caring about what nobody thinks about like what I'm doing, or how I move, or what I got going on, because it's my life. Like this is my life. Everybody has their own life. You have your own 24 life. Now I don't really give a fuck about none of that.
None of it.
I don't care. Like
Does
I
it faze
understand
you
it.
in the least?
Look, I
Not the least.
understand it and I respect it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's your opinion. That's cool. I respect that. But at the end of the day, I gotta do this. Like, I don't give a fuck. You be my mama.
That's what I'm saying.
Ma, I love you to death.
Love her too. Love her.
Ma, I love you to death. But I gotta do this. You know, my baby, I love you to death, baby. I gotta do this. You know, I don't give a fuck. Sister, brother, cousin, auntie, uncle. I gotta do this.
That's right.
Because this is who I am. This is my mission.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't grounded myself in it. This is my life.
Yeah.
If I stop doing this and I stop being me, so now I'm not even living my life to my fullest potential. So I can't give you nothing.
Nothing.
So if I'm not living my fullest potential, I can't give you shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if you feel some type of way about it. It's cool. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You know?
We're better people in general doing what we do. Better moms, better dads, better daughters, all of it.
Yeah, because you're able to show that, you're able to shine that light and show that other side, that side of grinding, that side of pursuit of your dream and your happiness or whatever. So that's what I want to give, you know, my people, my family. I love being able to, you know, call my family, have them come and show them something different, you know, or to have my baby in my house, you know, drive my car, you know, stuff like that. I wasn't doing that when I was listening to you. Or when I was listening to y'all. I wasn't doing it. I wasn't operating in the person that I am today. Now I sit around senators and aldermen and mayors.
Yeah.
You know, and I go have conversations. Just these are people I talk to for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But when I was listening to y'all, I was around bullshit.
That's right.
You know, so listening to people about what you should do, and look, God is your father too. He talks to you directly. Why do I gotta listen to you tell me what I need to do if God talks to me directly?
That's exactly right.
You know what I'm saying? So
we're on our own path. It's an okay path, and you're on your own path too. Just
at the end of the day, you owe yourself the opportunity to go for that.
I agree with that.
You know, if you don't go for it, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Wow. Seriously. This is your life. Live it to the fullest and the best of your ability. And for the people that's always out there in everybody's business, mind your damn business. When you do that, you're focused on yourself. You are elevating yourself. You're not worried about what the next person is doing. You're focused on what you are doing and how you can be a better person. I'm telling you, it goes a long ways, y'all. Everybody that be in people's business, you will go further if you mind your own business. And I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah.
That was a good talk.
That's kind of cool.
How you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing, Coach?
All right, y'all. I think we wrapped it up. Clements Ahiabla. I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves again.
Terrell Kovion.
Tracy.
Jamal.
And thanks for hanging out with us. I hope this was helpful. Hope to see y'all next Friday with a new topic.
Hey.
Come up with some ideas for us.
Please, we've
We'll
been
talk
asking.
to you about what you want to talk about.
We've been telling y'all for weeks. We want to hear subjects. So please, share some of your what y'all want to hear about. Put in the comments. Message us. There's 4 of us out here. You don't have to message me. You have to just message Tracy. Message whoever you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
And we'll make it happen.
I got some shit to say.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
The next
Y'all have a great day. Have a great weekend. Peace.